Hello, welcome to Badly Made. My name's John and today I'm going to be painting a skateboard. So, if you've followed this channel for a while, you might actually know that I originally put these videos up on my other YouTube channel, which is really based around skateboarding and BMXing and skiing. So it makes sense for me to want to link my two passions of skateboarding and art. So what's the best way to do that than to paint a skate deck? Now, I've painted a skate deck in the past, but it wasn't really in the kind of style that you see now. So I thought I'd try it again, throw in some little pieces that I might have used before, try some crazy colours and just see how it goes. So to start with, I had to get a skateboard. So I just got a cheap one from Amazon, and then I put a base layer of paint on it and then spray painted it. Decided I didn't like that, painted it again, and it was close enough to what I wanted, so I just went with it. I wanted that white kind of colour to be a bit more pink, but I think it kind of looks good and it means all the other colours in front of it kind of pop a bit more. So I'd already come up with a good idea for a sketch to go on the board. But then I needed to ink it, so go over it with some pens, get all those lines nice and straight, make sure everything looks good. You can see along the side there, I started doing some ideas of the kind of colours I might want to use. Everything from like purples into mint and teal and dark blues, bit of pink in there as well. So now that I've finished with the inking process, I'm going to take it into Photoshop to do a couple things. First of which is to line it up with a picture of the skateboard, so I can kind of frame it up, get it in line. The final thing to do here was that I then lined everything up onto A4 sheets of paper and printed it out to create a 1-to-1 size design. I then used a technique to transfer this onto the deck, where you use a pencil and just fill in the whole of the back of the bit of design, and then you can go over it with a ballpoint pen and it will transfer your image across onto whatever you want to paint on. Now spray paint looks really good as the background, you get a really nice gradient, but because it's kind of gloss, paint just doesn't want to stick to it. So I went around the silhouette of my design and painted everything that I was going to paint on a base layer of white first, so everything would kind of stick to it and have the same colour value. And after doing the white, I went in and blocked out each individual area with its own colour, doing a layer of flats first. This is just kind of the way that I decided to do things, so I could get these really vibrant colours. I probably could have gone straight into doing all the tones and everything, but later on this kind of provided a really good background for me to work off. Finally I came down to doing some more detail on this work, and as you can see I work from the darks all the way up to the highlights, and I think this looks really good on the skull here, but my favourite was definitely the little pyramid. I think that came out really cool. It's done. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. It's always cool to try something new and different. I think my favourite part of this project was actually just creating a bit of artwork to fit on a different shape or different type of canvas. It's definitely something I'll be keen to do in the future, so if you have any ideas of things I should try painting on, leave it down in the comments or let me know on my Instagram. It was great to finally create some work on a deck. I'm going to be hanging this on my wall, or maybe giving it to a friend, or I'll see what happens. Like always, I hope you enjoyed this. Please consider subscribing, and if you want to check out any more of my artwork, you can find me on Instagram at @noone_art, and have a great day.